Have you visualised what it's going to be like to walk out at Bramall Lane once again for a third time as the manager of the club?
It doesn't really feel like a third time though. It just feels as if I've just been on an extended holiday, really, which I have. Yeah, I think sometimes when you drift, I mean, we've been working 24/7 to make sure we get it right, to get Monday right, to get Tuesday right, to even get Wednesday right, working into today, onto tomorrow, and most importantly, Saturday. I want to send everybody home happy at 5 o'clock. They've not had that winning feeling. You know, we never get tired of that feeling at 5 o'clock. And yes, you want to play unbelievably outstanding football, but I think I've talked about it. I think now is to get 3 points is the biggest thing. Hopefully we can add a little bit of meat onto the bones on stuff along the way, but small steps is making sure we get a result and improve our league positioning, because at the moment it's not a good look for everybody. So yeah, sometimes when I drift away, I envisage what it's going to be like, but I envisage what it's going to be like for the players, most importantly, because they've not felt what I've felt. I felt that. I felt it personally as a player, and I've felt it as a fan, and I've felt it as a manager of our football club. But they've not felt that feeling when we're all together, when we're all connected, when we're on the same page, when we're fighting for every ball. We're running for everything, every loose bit and piece, and we're playing, and we have the confidence and the belief. That's been part of my job this week. I think we can keep a clean sheet. I think we can trouble teams at the other end of the pitch. I think we can bring it all together. But it has to be together. So together on the pitch and together off the pitch. And I'm absolutely certain, no doubt in my mind, what that atmosphere is going to be like on Saturday afternoon. But it's all right talking about it and smelling it and feeling it. We've got to go and produce that, and really confident that we can do. We're up against, we know what promoted sides can do, especially early in the season. And knowing what Nathan's about, he'd love to spoil what we're trying to do. So we're going to have to overcome a team that started off the season pretty well. I think maybe their performances have been better than their results as well. And luckily, got a man sent off last week, and no doubt could have gone on to get 3 points. And I've had a couple of tight games as well. So we have to respect the opposition as I always do.
Yeah, he's another boss that very much wears his heart on his sleeve, isn't he? You can imagine that this and everything that's happened at this club will certainly fire them up to give you a game this weekend.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, and as well, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you shout and passionate and you wear your heart on the sleeve, you overdo it. And if you don't, if you just sit in a dugout and you don't say anything, then you get accused. So listen, we're all authentic. I'm authentic in terms of my approach. There it is. I'm not going to change it. I back my players, I back my team, I back my football club, and we want to make it as tough as possible. For every team that steps into Bramall Lane, that they realise that it's game on from the off, not just on the pitch but off the pitch.